All right. Power to the dark side. What's going on, fam? Out the blue. Y'all already know what to do, man. Just on your minute, get into a little show I want to call Investing Out the Blue, right? Investing Out the Blue. So basically on this channel, uh, I'll be getting into, this segment will be a particular segment that I do um, probably a few times out of the week. So when I get into the stock market or I get into certain things, it'll be mainly investing out the blue. That'll be the name of it, and that's what we'll kind of get into, right? Um, One of the things I definitely want to just talk about was just the market in general and what we're looking at, right? Because one of the things that we do see is we have a huge um, raving going on about Bitcoin, right? And cryptocurrency in general, as probably it should be. Uh, Me personally, I've been looking for other type of cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin to make profit off of. Excuse me. And the reason why I'm saying that too is a lot of times what we're seeing with Bitcoin happen is that people are investing in Bitcoin to make more money, right? So nobody is buying Bitcoin to use Bitcoin for the future. That's some of the things that you kind of got to keep in mind, right? So if people are only buying it with the hopes of cashing out one day, then I think that it's best that you start looking at a way that you can just either cash in and cash out. I know a lot of people are talking about it as a long-term investment. I'm a little iffy on that. The volatility for me of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general doesn't speak long-term at all. Um, when you're dealing with things that are that have a high volatility, it's really difficult for you to you can't just you can't invest, bro, and go and live your life, right? You got to constantly watch that. So one minute you could buy at 36,000 and it could shoot up to 42, and the next minute you could buy at 36,000 and it could drop to 28, right? And this guy and the thing is with cryptocurrency, when we talk about the volatility of it, it's fluctuating so much day that money, right? Now, I'm not saying that to scare you off of Bitcoin, not by a long shot, right? So the reason why I'm telling you that, right? And this is only just to inform you so that you know where your place is, right? Because when you get into when you start investing into the market, you want to have, you need a plan. What type of investor are you? Are you a long-term investor? Are you in it to make short, quick profits? Um, you really want to kind of give yourself a shot, right? And the best way to give yourself a shot is just, I mean, it's plain and simple. I mean, so I keep getting text messages. So, and the reason why I say that is because, right, I know a lot of people want to day trade. So if you in the day trading, then I would suggest that you can make it's quick ways for you to make money in the crypto market. Take advantage of that right now, right? That's but now remind you, I'm not telling you how to spend your money because there are risks with you playing the crypto game over the weekend or throughout the week. You can lose everything. You can lose everything, right? You can lose. all of your savings, you can lose all of that. So I suggest for people just now getting into the market, um, do some research on some companies that you feel like is solid, right? You could put you some change into some companies that grow over time. 10% growth is great, right? 10% growth on a year is excellent. And it looks small, but over time it's really excellent. Um, the flashy numbers of the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency, you see 200% increases, 300% increases. But you also see 100% what plummets, right? It'll plummet real quick on you. So I would just advise, I mean, maybe get your money in, invest in a few things, just watch the crypto market, watch how it fluctuates, watch what's going on. Um, some of the things I'm gonna be going through with you guys, I'm gonna definitely be putting up graphs, right? So right now I'm doing this on my phone, just a quick introduction. But I will be doing more shows on from the computer where I can actually share screen and I can walk you guys through what you're looking at when you're looking at a graph, right? As far as the stock market, right? Um, there are just different things that you want to look at that kind of give you cues on if a market is going up, going down, if it's just staying steady, stable, if it's going to plummet, you know what I mean? Different things like that. Um, I'll definitely be showing you where to buy it, right? How to buy, when you want to buy, you know what I mean? What time, um, like I said, it's easier said than done, but the main thing is one of the first things you want to do, you want to what? You want to sell high and you want to buy low, right? It's just like on the block, just like on the block, right? When you go in, you know what I mean? You go to re up or you go to do whatever you're going to do, right? In order for you to maximize your profit, you looking, not only are you looking for the best quality, but you are also looking for what? The best deal, right? The best price. So when you get in the game, you're trying to buy low, right? And then you sell high. It's just what it is. You buy low, you sell high. So it's the same thing when you're looking at the stock market, right? So and a lot of times people panic and they, they see stuff going down. I'm gonna give you a chance because one thing that I think, especially as you know, black people getting into the stock market and now getting into investing, that we gotta understand is it always goes up and it always goes down. It's just simple and plain. It's gonna always go up and it's gonna always go down. So pay attention to when you're buying. Pay attention to what the spike looks like when you're buying, right? Is it going up, 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 up? You don't want to buy that. Wait, wait, wait till the drop, and it'll have a settle. And when it drops, you want to buy somewhere around the low. You're not going, of course, I mean, you got to be really, really good to buy as soon as it drops to its lowest point, which that comes with time. I mean, we practice, we can get good at anything. But you want to buy it as low as you can. I usually set a percentage for myself, right? Or a number. So let's say I buy something that well, let's say something is going at $30 a share, right? And first seen it was at $25 a share. It shot up to $30 a share, right? I'm not gonna buy it when it shoots up to $30 a share. I'm going to wait until it comes down, right? Now it may not drop down back down to $25 a share. You might not get that second chance, but it may drop to $28. So I'll set a price and say, okay, right now this is too expensive for me. But if it drops down to 28 a share, I'm willing to buy that. All right. I'll give you an example like Canopy. I was in the Canopy. I got out of Canopy. Right now, Canopy is at like $32 a share, right? So for me, and what I'm trying to do, Canopy is a little bit more too expensive for me. But I have made a decision that, hey, if Canopy drops down to 30, because I do believe that that is a solid company that I've done the research on. I'm not telling you guys where to invest or to invest in Canopy. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not a broker or anything. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. What I'm saying is that I've already made it up in my mind that I believe that Canopy is a solid company. I bought it at like 22 a share. I sold it at like $27 a share. It dropped down to 25, but since then it's just shot up. Since the inaugural, well, basically, we gotten closer to Trump being in office. I mean, Biden being in office, and with the Democrats controlling both the House and the Senate, and then the White House. It's just shot through the roof, and it just keeps going up. And now in a panic, because I see this happening, right, and which is what we tend to do when we're looking at the market. In a panic, I will see this going up, 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 and I will hurry up and try to jump in on it, right? And because I don't want to miss the boat. But sometimes you just gotta be patient, because a lot of times you'll see it going up, 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 and you're going by, and then it drops, and then it drops, and now you gotta wait a week for you to gain those at $2 a share back, right? So you want to be patient, because understand it, when you play in the game long term, it's just built on it's more so built on consistency, right? Facts. It's built on the numbers, different things like that. When you're dealing with the market on a daily basis, like day trading and different stuff like that, you more so dealing with emotions, right? So emotions drive the market daily, right? Elon Musk tweets about Dogecoin. Dogecoin shoots through the roof. You see what I'm saying? But as we look at the year consistently, it's not as consistent as others, right? So, which is not. Sometimes you need those emotions. Sometimes you're gonna win a lot. You're gonna make a lot of money off of the emotions of people right? Off of a tweet, off of a news report. Sometimes you're gonna lose a lot of money on a day because of a tweet or a news report or some celebrity saying something. So, um, I mean, it's not difficult for us, right? We've done a lot of things. We know how to budget. Um, I think we know how to bargain. And we know how to trade. So, I mean, we naturally we have the skills for us to attack the stock market, right? And that's what I'm here to do, right? I want to give us game on how we want to attack the stock market, right? And the reason why I use the word attack, because it's something to be attacked, right? You getting ready to step onto a whole nother battlefield, right? When you step onto it, man, you gotta be ready to go. You gotta be ready to attack, right? You gotta be aggressive, right? But effective aggressive, right? So a lot of it, and when I say effective aggressiveness, I'm gonna make a lot of boxing analogies. I'm not gonna lie to you. Huge boxing fans, probably the last boxing fans still watching. Um, we just we just gotta, we've already been prepared by a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us by the situations that we've been in around on the block, right? So now it's just converting that knowledge that we gained from the block and on the street and converting that into the stock market and control it and seeing how we do it. It's the same hustle though. I swear it's the same. Like it's the same game. You know what I mean? You're getting ready to do the same thing. The same rules apply in the stock market when you're investing that apply on the block. Same rules, same game, right? Just a different language, right? Just a different language. I don't completely understand the language. So it's gonna be nice when I'm doing shows and we're gonna learn the language. We're gonna be learning the language together, right? We're gonna be learning it together. But we're gonna gradually grow together as a family. And we're gonna become some great investors, right? I got black people that I'm definitely gonna bring out. Um, I'm not a documentary, but I definitely am gonna do a little presentation on a black man. And as a matter of fact, this would be a little quiz for you. Maybe y'all could put the answer in the chat. The greatest black man to ever do the stock market. Matter of fact, I ain't black man, the greatest man to ever do the stock market. Period. Period. The greatest man to ever play the game. He was a black man. You know, to some of you that matters, some it doesn't. I say that not in a form of racism, but more so in a form of motivation. And understanding that you do have the mindset to do this. So let's say, man, we're gonna learn the lingo of this game. You know, we're gonna learn the lingo of the hustle. You know, we're gonna learn the rules of engagement. And then, together as a family, we're gonna grow. That's just what we're gonna do. Um, so I will be bringing that out. Um, like I said, I will be showing you guys the graphs. Um, what to say? Um, I mean, I want to say that's pretty much everything I'm gonna be presenting and bringing to the table, man. So y'all just make sure y'all stay looking out. You can find me here. You can find me on Out the Blue. You can also find me at SVDL Live, Solar Vision Debate League. So, matter of fact, that's where I'm headed right now. To go over to Solar Vision Debate League, get into the post debate show, some things I heard today in tonight's debate I want to get into. We ain't gonna be doing that over here. I will be having some interviews. I'm gonna try to see if I'm gonna try to see when Solar Mind is available for an interview. I'm gonna get Solar Mind over here for an interview. I'm gonna get Lex Vortex over here for an interview. Try to see if we can set something up with Dr. Inky, get y'all some health information, different things like that. So, in particular, I'm gonna be having some investment shows on here. We're gonna definitely have some science shows on here. Um, um, we'll have a bunch of different shows. I will have Kansu on here. Uh, Kansu Sheshmu. Um, we'll get in that. That'll be as we get into further economic lingo. Um, and just to give us, we'll get some people in here that have a better understanding of the economic language that's being spoken right over our head, right? And all of these things will help us get better as we try to attack the stock market, and as we attack life in itself, right? We've been too passive for too long, and now it's just time that we get aggressive, right? And it just goes back to not just any kind of aggression, but effective aggression, right? Effective aggression. Example, Ricky Hatton against Floyd Mayweather was aggression, right? When you look at Maidana against Floyd Mayweather, that was effective aggression. Two different. Ricky Hatton was just aggressive and he got his ass knocked out. Maidana was effectively aggressive, and he made that a really, really good fight. Both fights was really, really good. And that's another thing too. I'm definitely gonna be talking about boxing over there. You better believe it. Have some boxing shows. So I definitely will have do the knowledge radio over here. I'm gonna have DJ Black on. We're gonna get in some boxing discussions. Cause actually, I said I was the last boxing fan, but I actually found some more. So I will be bringing them brothers over here too. And well, hopefully, man, they won't mind them coming over and showing some support for your brother. Um, I said, man, I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead. Let's get it in. Go check out the Solar Vision Debate League post debate show between Rabbi Lewis and Young Israel going down right now live. That's where I'm gonna be at. Check me out over there. I appreciate the family for coming out and checking me out tonight. I have some more. I might go back live tonight and do, go into some stuff on the computer. Not for sure. Tomorrow night and throughout the weekend, I have some presentations, some stuff up. Like I said, we're gonna go into investing, how you're gonna invest, how we're gonna attack the stock market, what we're looking at when we're looking at the graphs, how to understand the graphs, the different graphs, um, all of that different stuff, right? So we're gonna get into all of that. I said, man, power to the dark side. You already know my motto, right? You are listening to this, right? Together, we are Babel. Let's build.